But one stock on our radar which has moved 22 times since the start of 2014, in fact has doubled in 2015 itself, is Shreyas Shipping. That stock itself is holding up today with gains of close to 4%. We're joined by Captain VK Singh, the CEO of the company. Thanks a lot, Captain, for joining us. First up, we've seen a cut of 20% in crude prices from the start of this quarter itself. An expense fuel expenses account for nearly 1/3 of your expenditure. So do we see that benefit percolating down to your EBITDA margins, or are your new contracts going to be renegotiated keeping this fall in mind?
Yes, that basically we do have advantage of the operating cost because of the fuel drop in the fuel prices, but at the same time we have to pass on this advantage to the customer, and even the revenue will come down to that extent because it's not that even if you take it on the domestic front, if the domestic front people, they are using the road transportation, their cost comes down because their operating cost for the fuel is much higher as compared to our cost. Operating cost here is just about 30%, 30% for the fuel, but while on the road side it is much higher. So definitely that we have to compete with the road freight. So road freight have also come down with the drop in the diesel prices. So accordingly here, even on the international front, because all other freights have also come down, and it has got affected the international slowdown.
So Captain Singh, your new contracts are, when you renegotiate them, how much lower are they compared to your prior contracts?
They take into account the drop in the fuel price.
Fair enough. So would it be a 20% lower? Would it be 30% lower, 10% lower?
Yes. The new contracts are, these contracts are not really, we are not signing on a more so like on a monthly basis or 6 monthly basis. It is on and off as and when the fuel effect is coming. People have been, the customers do demand for the lower rates, and we have to extend that benefit to them.
Right. Could you also tell us what the capacity utilization has been through the quarter so far, considering last quarter you were facing some capacity utilization issues, considering you did have 2 more vessels to your fleet?
Yes, utilization has been going up, as I see, but definitely we don't, because we have put in additional tonnage, so it will take some time before we can come to the level of what we had earlier and higher utilization level. But definitely with the time, with the volume increasing and the capacity what has been put, with that utilization level has been coming up. It will take definitely some time, but it's definitely coming up.
Okay, Mr. Singh, we'll leave it at that. Thanks so much for joining in. Let's